Hi, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky, on another round of Righteous Readings, where I go for Righteous Readings to you guys, my viewers. I hope you are doing lusciously well, my darlings. So we're continuing with the August May month. We're up to the sign of Bullgang, Taurus. This will take messages to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury placements of Taurus. So if Taurus in any of those placements, this is the reading for you. I'll be pulling a full Celtic cross for you today of standard placements, which I'll explain. Then I'll go through and clarify these placements to get more specifics out the generalized messages for you, so you can work out whether this is a resonating reading or a chuck it back. But don't forget, if this doesn't resonate today, remember to always check back next month, because storylines are always changing, things are always moving. Taurus, as we head off into Leo season, pride-filled Leo season, I hope you're all doing well. It's about 3 a.m. here, so I'm going to be shuffling very quietly today, just so I don't wake anybody up. I'm a person that works very early in the morning here, as well as children at daycare, so it's that kind of an hour where we must. I'm very lucky. My studio area, terrace area, is nowhere near sleeping area, so that's good. Alright, Taurus, let's hit your August month as we head into Leo season. Spread the cards what we're going for August. Wow. This is weird. Knight of Wands at the top, Knight of Cups at the bottom. With the Empress and the Chariot. But then we have the King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups. Two knights. A King and Queen of a pair. We also have the Chariot and the Empress. Two astrologically guided signs. They both wear all of the star signs. Being astrologically guided this month, Taurus, and if you have more than one placement in Taurus, out of the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mercury, if you have more than one placement of Taurus, this is speaking to you, especially if you have Venus in Taurus. Any other placements, especially if you have more than one. So if you're a Taurus, Sun, Rising and Moon, Jesus Christ. I feel very uneasy about saying too much about these placements until I clarify it, to be honest. Because I'm seeing multiple facets of explanations for this reading. And I don't like to run my mouth too much until I know exactly what it is I'm talking about. And this could go quite a few different ways. So I'm going to stick with my format. I'm going to explain it. But please be warned, these initial explanations I'm giving now before clarifying, I doubt will stick or stay true when I clarify. I'm pretty much going to have to give you whole new meanings again. So I wouldn't buffer too much with what I'm about to say right now, because I feel like this is going to change immensely in a minute, and what I'm about to say to you is not going to even be close to where this is going. Alright, let me get a drink and let's talk. Alright, Taurus, this is very interesting. Let's get into it. So your current energy coming in to August, coming in to this fine season, you're sporting the Nine of Pentacles. This great energy of self. All nines are in the suits. This is real wish fulfillment, final adjustments, and realization how close you are. The Nine of Pentacles is that of prudence and foresight. It's all about your ability to bring order into chaos, which makes you prosperous. It's all about the security of the home, feeling secure in that fact, and having been gifted it all off your own back. You did this with blood, sweat and tears. Nothing was easy. Nothing was free. There was a real sense of having to earn this, Taurus. Not like an inheritance or something. This is something you actually had to earn, something you had to put your effort and your pentacle, your money into yourself. Maybe it's something you had to save for. Your challenge is your planetary statement here coming through. Your challenge, your obstacle issue, Taurus, that you're going to have to face for the month of August is your planet of Venus. Taurus's planet, Venus, represented here by the Empress. Your challenge is to be fruitful, to be feminine, to be the mother, the nurturer, to prepare for growth. Taurus, change is coming, I feel. For some of you, this could be a birth of a child, but for most of you, I feel like this is growth of self. Whether you're male or female, this represents you coming into your timing, your feminine, your Venus, the love. It's about being reliable, but while also feeling beautiful. It could be about a birth of a child, as I said. But I feel like this is more speaking to the ability to motivate others by being practical, with intuition, being the nurturer, bringing in that feminine progress, cycles, the feminine cycles every month, moon cycles, in some ways I guess you could say. But this stuff feels more in attunement to that cycle of children, birth, Venus energy, your ruler. Crowning the reading, Taurus, hanging above it all for the month of August, we have that Knight of Wands. This is a journey and advancement into the unknown. This is moving forward here. You know, Taurus, the Knight of Wands, he is a real journey. He is a real advancement. This is a real flight or absence, but a change of residency perhaps. It's moving forward at a gallop-like state. We don't know what we'll do when we get there, but we are very, very keen to find out. The root of the reading now is another knight. The Knight of Cups. An invitation, an opportunity, an advancement, a proposal, an offering, a challenge, an appeal, attraction. I feel like as you move forward, something else moves in. Do you see how the two knights face away from each other? Opposite directions. One's too passionate and one's too emotional. Past energy leaving you now still prevalent, Taurus. Seven of Swords. Thievery. Someone needing to save their own skin. A real sense of needing to get away with something. To save one's own skin. Maybe needing to lie to do so and getting away with about a 3/4 portion. I feel like in the past energy someone may have done this to you, maybe not told you the full truth, maybe extended a few white lies or fibs. I feel like it was to save their own skin, to keep them around you. Because moving forward now, 5 of Pentacles reverse, Taurus, this is a real sense of trying to have a new start, new ideas, but dealing with the same old bricks and mortar of bullshit. There are a lot of problems here. We need to use our imagination to overcome some of these obstacles and bring in some new probability or possibility or anything. You must look for new ideas in new ways. Glass half full. Give it a good spin. Advice from Spirit for you for the month of August. You. The King of Pentacles, Earth energy, the King of Earth. This is leadership and wisdom. And Taurus, this is what you really need to championize during August. You need to be experienced, mature, and make the right decisions, the ones that will give you security and growth here in monetary and prosperity of security. You need to use a bit of business skill here, a bit of acumen, mathematical perhaps, and be loyal and make your advice absolute. Don't falter by your word. But then I think you will. Outside view of you, Taurus, not necessarily what's going on, it's just the outside view of you, and they see when they look at you. Cancer's major arcana, the Chariot, a journey of forward movement on a warlike rant through the turmoil, the conflict, pushing through to have adversity and triumph here, trying to hold back one's emotions, needing to force through, needing to use that duality. Need to get it done. Hopes and fears for Taurus as August so far. King of Cups reversed. This is someone that has a real artistic temperament. They fly off the handle at a moment's notice. This is someone that's very into scandal, double dealing, shit stirring. They like to bring in a lot of gossip, ruin, injustice through being crafty. This person's very crafty. They have no virtue. They're a real shit stirrer, a real stir the pot. And they don't like when it's done to them. Or they get mad shitty. But they like to play the games. The outcome for Taurus so far is August. The Queen of Cups. Hopes and fears, King of Cups reverse. Outcome, the Queen. The Queen of Cups is someone who's very warm-hearted and very, very fair. This is an individual who's beloved, adored, admired, respected, admired. This is a good friend, someone that is a good mother, devoted wife. They are practical, they are honest, and they are loving and intelligent. And they gift the gift of vision. They are intuitively guided from Spirit directly, like water flowing. They are a very emotional individual. They care a lot for those around them. A lot of them are usually empaths because they can feel other people's pain and get almost, overtaken by it. This is someone very honest, very truthful. Live by the words, say as they say as they do, and always speak their truth. Someone that's always quite right, to be honest, too. And I feel like this is you, Taurus, or you're being guided by this person. I feel like this is aspects of you. What you fear is the King of Cups reversed. What your outcome will be is the Queen of Cups. You fear injustice, people being crafty, use and abuse, but the outcome will be a fair heart. honest individual. No craftiness. So two very opposite sides of the coin. This hope and fear and outcome. Look how she looks towards him and he looks away. Maybe there's something in that. I forgot to mention, I got so excited. At the bottom of the deck, the underlying energy for the month of August. The world in reverse. Look at what should be underneath that. The devil. The world in reverse. These cycles will continue. They are imperfect and they will continue. There is a sense here of not being able to close out things that we start, not being able to finish tasks, not being able to stay on task. Taurus, there's a real sense of being very, very scattered and not taking note of the important things. This is a lack of vision, disappointment, and imperfection, because we get so caught up in something that ends up turning quite addictive. It's definitely love. Venus, the two nights, the pairing, and all them pentacles. My Taurus earthly friend. Cups, pentacles, and mages. And knights to boot. And a king with a queen in the same suit. Like, what more can I say? All signs point to Give me a second, we'll go through and clarify and find out. Okay, spirits and guides, let's clarify this reading for Taurus August, please. Precise clarification. Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. August 2022, please. Please, you're up there. Taurus, please. Clarify this August 2022. Okay, clarifying now. The Taurus, please, let's clarify these placements. August 2022, please. So you currently, we have the Nine of Pentacles, spirits and guides. Can you please clarify the energy for the Nine of Pentacles for Taurus's current energy for August, please? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Taurus? Thank you. The Fool. Crossing obstacle issue for Taurus, we have the Empress. Please clarify the energy of the Empress. Why is the Empress here for Taurus's challenge for August? Please clarify the Empress. Two of Cups reverse. Crowning the reading, we have the Knight of Wands for Taurus. Why is the Knight of Wands here, please, spirits and guides? Please clarify that Knight of Wands. Please clarify that Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups reverse, the Seven of Swords reverse. The root of the reading, we have that Knight of Cups. Let's clarify Taurus's root of the reading for August. That Knight of Cups, please. Spirits and guides. Thank you. The Hanged Man. Past energy for Taurus's August. We have the Seven of Swords. Let's clarify the past energy Taurus, the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords? 3 of Wands reversed. Moving forward, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Please clarify the energy of the Five of Pentacles reversed. Strength in reverse, Leo's major. The Page of Pentacles reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Advice from Spirit for Taurus August. We have the King of Pentacles. Let's clarify that King of Pentacles now for Taurus. King of Pentacles, please, for Spirit's advice for Taurus August. Please clarify the King of Pentacles. Four of Swords reversed. Clarify further the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords reversed. Spirit's advice. Temperance, okay. Outside view of Taurus in August is the Chariot. Why is the outside view the Chariot? The Hermit in reverse, Virgo. Hopes and fears for Taurus. We have the King of Cups reversed. Let's clarify this King of Cups reversed, please. Why is the King of Cups reversed? Please clarify the King of Cups reversed for the hopes and fears of Taurus. The Lovers reversed, Gemini's major. And the all-important outcome, the Queen of Cups. Why is the outcome Queen of Cups for Taurus? August 2022, please clarify the outcome, the Queen of Cups for Taurus. Why is the Queen? Six of Swords reversed. Clarify further the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords reversed as the outcome. Why is the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords reversed as the outcome for Taurus as August? Clarify further, please. Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords reversed. Spirit, one more please. Outcome, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords reversed. I need further clarification of this outcome. Thank you. Death card. Underlying energy now. The Moon in reverse, Pisces major. Just reverse underneath that, Mercury. The World in reverse and the Moon in reverse. This underlying energy for August is badass. The World in reverse tells me this cycle is continuing. It's imperfect. We lack vision and lust to want to finish what we start. But with the Moon in reverse, Pisces major coming through here, there is a real sense of deception. Realizing it now, starting to see. I feel like it might be too little too late. You've chosen something which was imperfect to begin with, and you knew this, but you still opted for it. But I feel like somewhere bubbling under the surface, whether it is to be revealed in August or not, is deception around this world in reverse that you've chosen. Underneath that, we have the Devil and the Magician reversed, the Trickster and the King of Tricks. Being shackled to something that may be a lie or something that is deceitful. Being pulled into something due to sleight of hand, not by much more than that. There are a lot of majors here, Taurus, in the clarifiers. The Fool, the Hanged Man, Temperance, the Hermit, the Lovers, Death. And that's just what I can see on the top layer. My heart feels heavy and my chest feels strained. I feel flushed. I feel really I want to explode, but I'm biting my tongue. It's almost like shaking, trying to hold it in. It's like the Hulk trying to get out. It's like all this pressure built up over time like a diamond. You're going to turn yourself into a diamond. But it's like that. You've taken so much pressure. You've taken what you can. So it's going to pop. Gang, my apologies. I pulled that clarifying cards for you and a couple of hours got a little bit away from me. Unfortunately, I had to get the Twinkies onto the bus and things of that nature, but your cards are still here. So I told you about the underlying energy, that world in reverse with that moon in reverse. And now let's look at your current energy as we come into August. We had that Nine of Pentacles initially, and this was clarified by the Fool card. Now this, my darlings, really speaks in atonement to me, Taurus, of coming into this August, coming into this reading. There is a much big consensus of all the prosperity, monetary security. You've done it off your own back. You know, you've worked hard, and I feel like coming into August, you know, we want to reap the benefit of all this hard work and all this stressful, laborious energy that we've put into it. And I feel, Taurus, that for you guys, what you want is just to have some fun. You want to be follyistic, you want to be enthused, and you just want to de-shackle from any of those obligations and those responsibilities. You want to go free and do as you like. You've worked hard for the security and the monetary growth that you've got now leading into August. And I feel like I just want to have some fun, you know what I'm saying? Now this crossing issue, challenge that you're going to have to deal with for August is very interesting, because we had that Venus energy, your planet of the Empress, come through, and this was clarified by the Two of Cups reverse. So on one hand here we have that Venus energy of the feminine progress, the fruitfulness, the accomplishment, the mother, children, feminine influence, ability to motivate others, practicality, intuition. But then clarifying that we have this Two of Cups reverse, which says to me a disunion, falsity. Maybe there was jealousy or vindictiveness with this relationship, whether it's love, friendship, connection, has suffered because of it. There was falsities, lies perhaps, or someone just did not fulfill their end of the bargain. There's a real consensus here of, yeah, it failed. It failed that test big time. And it's about your challenge is to deal with this, is to take this on full steed. Crowning the reading, we had that Knight of Wands initially. This is clarified by the Ten of Cups reverse and that Seven of Swords reverse. A journey and advancement into the unknown, acceleration, maybe a change of residence or a change of where you're based a lot during August. Ten of Cups reverse is saying that there is a real sense of disunionment within the home, within relationships, maybe within the home, or connections within the family. There's a real sense of pettiness, there's a lot of strife, quarrels, selfishness, exploits. That Seven of Swords reverse, I feel like there is a sense here of someone trying to sort of not only save their own skin, I guess you could say, but someone that's being bringing in a lot of arguments, someone that's talking behind your back, you know, sweet to your face, talks behind your back, being very dishonest, very imposterish. Root of that reading, that Knight of Cups with the Hangman, this is an offering, invitation, a proposal here. But we're in a state of suspension right now. We're not interested in any new invitations. You're trying to work out where sacrifice is best spent and you don't know what to choose. So right now you're not choosing anything. There are invitations, proposals coming in, but you're letting them fly right by, I feel. Past energy, that's 7 of Swords with that 3 of Wands reversed. Thievery, someone needing to save their own skin, someone needing to steal. 3 of Wands reversed is saying because their ship didn't come in. Feel like you were hard done by, Taurus, because someone felt like that you let them down. But that wasn't actually the case. They got the wrong end of the stick, I feel. Moving forward, that 5 of Pentacles reversed, Strength card in reverse, Leo's major, Page of Pentacles reversed, and that 8 of Pentacles reversed, all reversed in the forward moving energy. And we have 1, 2, 3 out of the 4 cards of Pentacles, Earth energy. You're trying to have a hopeful outlook, even though you're dealing with the same old bricks and mortar. There's a lot of doom and gloom here, but you're thinking, if I look at it glass half full, maybe I'll have a half-assed chance of bringing in some sort of prosperity with this crap I'm dealing with. Strength card in reverse is saying you've got weakness here. You've got no strength, you've got no tenacity, you're feeling very weak-willed, and you're feeling kind of like you just want to sit in the corner and lick your wounds. The Page of Pentacles reverse coming in now behind that. It's saying that you're just wasting all these opportunities. You're just bringing in more dullness because you're just lacking in any sort of care or want. With the 8 of Pentacles reverse as well, you're not putting in any effort here. In regards to monetary, skill, advancement of any client, Taurus, you're really taking the foot off the gas now. Sorry, Taurus, about that, visitor. Advice from Spirit now. We have that King of Pentacles with 4 of Swords reverse, Taurus. Advice from Spirit is to be your lead in your leadership and be wise. Use your experience, be mature, use that mathematical, analytical side of your head, and really use your business skills here. Your advice is absolute. You are loyal. Follow some of your own advice. And whenever you do move forward with the 4 of Swords reverse, use cautionary advancement. Be very guarded. Use guarded advancement, especially mentally. Look it out, feel it out, smell it out before you make your move. Do not commit to anything without thinking and reading fine print very carefully. The outside view of you, Taurus, for August is the Chariot, Cancer's major, with the Hermit in reverse, Virgo's major now. And seeing Leo's right in the middle of them too. That's kind of funny. The outside view of you is someone trying to push through and have a vertice here through the turmoil, the struggle, the conflict, and trying to really have triumph in some of these situations that are quite turbulent. But with the Hermit in reverse, the reason why they feel that you are having so much trouble, Taurus, because you're listening to too much advice from others or getting too pulled into other people's emotions instead of just focusing on your own intuition, your own light, and using your own backing to get it done. Hopes and fears, the King of Cups reverse with the Lovers reverse. The Lovers reverse, of course, is Gemini's major. Your hopes and fears are that of injustice, scandal, someone being crafty, ego getting in the way, and a love connection therefore suffering and or it being not what you thought it was. It's the detriment of the relationship is this connection in general, I feel. My apologies. When I read Spirit's advice, I did not see that Temperance card there, and I do apologise for that. If I may just reiterate Spirit's advice, because we did have that King of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords reversed with Temperance. My sincerest apologies. I just accidentally moved it to the side and I did not see that there. I do apologise. Let me reiterate Spirit's advice again for you for August. It is to be mature, use your analytical side, business acumen, be mature, follow your own advice, but use cautionary advancement. Be very guarded, shielded, think it out, feel it out, smell it out before you do it. And be balanced with Temperance, Sagittarius as major arcana. Use fusion here to make everything blend seamlessly. Bring light to the shadow. Bring frugality back. Bring moderation back. Bring patience back. Bring balance back. Bring perfect alignment, no matter how long it takes. The outcome now, and I do apologise about that, Taurus, Queen of Cups, 6 of Swords reversed, and the Death card, Scorpio's major. The outcome is quite solid, and it is of this. Taurus, you will move forward, being honest, using your wisdom as best you can, and trying to be imaginative, fair, warm-hearted. Everyone trusts your instincts and your intuition. But with the Six of Swords reverse, I feel like you don't trust yourself here. That Six of Swords reverse is really being at a stalemate. Someone coming in with an unwanted proposal or a confession, a declaration, sometimes publicly. And I feel like when this happens, this will be the death of this. It will have to transform because there'll be no other choice but for it to. And I feel like this is someone that you've been very warm to. This was someone that you really saw being a forever long time all mine kind of situation. Someone that you really doted upon perhaps. But it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. More clarification. The Emperor, yeah, Aries Major now. You need to be authoritative and you need to stand on your own as you go through this transformation. As you lead out of August, Taurus. This will not come without pain, but this is a must-have for you. To stay your true self of being warm and loved and being adored by others. And even when this unwanted proposal, confession, or declaration comes out, you will transform from this, you'll grow stronger from this, and you'll become the Emperor, Aries Major, where you will be authoritative, commanding, you'll control your emotions, and you'll be solid and solidified. You will be a real force to be reckoned with. You put the fear of God into them, is what I'm hearing. You put the fear of God into them. Additionals for Taurus, August 2022, please. What additionals do we have for August? Thank you. Reconsider your commitments, Taurus. Have you piled so much on your plate that there is little room for you? Identify what truly matters and gracefully decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect. Yes, your freedom is closer than you think. Make waves, Taurus. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker made waves, and you, Taurus, are no different. So reconsider your commitments and make waves is the additional messages for Taurus placements for August 2022. I don't know why. I feel like something's missing. Taurus, please. Placements for August 2022 additionals. Messages of Taurus, thank you. Date, meeting someone new. Dating, get back out there. Plan, set a date. Clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal progress. Don't push yourself too hard to get back up there, even if you feel like kind of you wants that comfort. Allow yourself to heal first. Trying to run before we've learned to walk is a big mistake, and trying to heal one's heart or pain through the sentiment of another third party or can sometimes cause more pain and more hurt than what we ever thought it could. I speak from experience. Sometimes what we think will give us shelter from the storm becomes a whole nother tornado in itself. Healing's hard. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes to be alone when we do it. But to truly heal and to really understand what this is all about for you and what lessons you need to learn, you're best off doing it on your own, Taurus. That's just some personal advice from Red. But do that as you will, my darling bullgang. I have no reservations that you win. But until then, my dear Taurus, I hope I've given you some insight, some light, or at least a little spricket of clarity or thought. Until we meet again, my dear darling Taurus, I will bid you adieu and I will wish you well. And until next time, I will look forward to seeing you, and I hope you have a very abundant August. Until next time, Taurus, light and love to all. I'm out. Bye from me, Redsky, from Righteous Rings. Raw, righteous, real. Till next time, Taurus. Bye, home. Take care. Cheers.